I've played all of Geneforge 1, 2, 3, and 5. I have not played Geneforge 4. The reason being, if I understand correctly, Geneforge 4 was plagued with difficulties. I mean, not necessarily difficulties, but it just wasn't optimized very well, I guess. And it didn't work well on my computer at the time, so I wasn't able to play it. And even now, actually, getting it to work on with recording software has been really difficult. I'm not sure if that's all the Geneforges, but I have struggled to find a Let's Play of Geneforge 4 on YouTube, so I'm thinking other people have had similar problems. You know, maybe it's just the 4th game in series that seems to be cursed. I know that Avernum 4. Was it 4 or 5? One of those games I could never get to work really well either. Anyways, let's dig right into it. So, let's see if it works well. I'm going to try a Shock Trooper, because that's a totally new character type. In this game, actually, Geneforge 4, you have to play a member of the Rebellion. Typically, I would usually play a Shaper class. I like the Shapers a lot, and in fact, I played through the whole thing as a Shaper loyalist the whole time. This time, we'll see. I might try something different. Shock Trooper is essentially a strong Shaper, average battle skills. Yeah, so let's give that a try. Need a name. Aurelia. I like that name, Aurelia. Okay, and that's good enough for me. The Shapers have the power to create life. They can make plants and animals to populate barren lands, and intelligent, loyal serviles to do their menial work. And, if challenged, they can create armies of hideous monsters to devastate their foes. The Shapers rule your lands, and their authority is absolute. There is one punishment for those who try to learn their secrets, and for any of their creations who try to disobey them: death. And so the rebellion began. It was an alliance of humans tired of Shaper rule, and of intelligent creations who wanted to be free. They rose up, stole some of their masters' powers for themselves, and attacked. At first the Shapers were caught by surprise. Much of the eastern half of Terrestia was lost. Many of the Shapers, and those loyal to them, were slain. Proud cities were razed to the ground. But then the Shapers regrouped, and their armies came. The rebels have been pushed back. Their lands have been burned. Lost refugees, both human and creation. Wander, the rebel. Because the rebels have taken horrible losses, they have had a desperate need for reinforcements. They have been furiously combing the towns and villages looking for anyone with the aptitude to learn the secrets of the Shapers. Young people, people with potential, people who seemed loyal to the rebel cause. People like you. The rebellion has been going for 7 years. 3 years ago you left your village to receive training. You have learned the basics about weapons, about magic, and about the first few steps in shaping your own living beings, your creations. And at last you were given the chance to receive a great honor. You could become a prospective, a life crafter in training, who would be modified and given the ability to shape your own creations. You accepted the offer. Since then, you have been journeying in secret through war-torn lands. You have traveled with several guards and 2 other prospectives. Your band is led by Greta, an officer in the rebellion. You have heard tales of her, how she has fought the Shapers since the beginning of the war, of the raids and battles she survived. You have wanted to ask her for tales of her experiences, but she has largely kept to herself. Getting you safely to your destination is her mission, and it has taken all of her concentration. But at last you are almost there. You have completed a short sea journey and are just a short walk from Southforge Citadel, where you will be given your new power. It is a cold, miserable, wet day. Greta told you to unload the boat, while the rest of your group went inland a little to build a fire. You can barely contain your excitement. At last you are at Southforge Citadel, where your true training, your new life, can begin. Alright. Greta was one of the characters in the third one, I think. In the third Geneforge, where you meet Greta and Alan. A couple of characters you get to choose from. Alan ends up becoming a total loyalist character, and it's pretty cool. It's cool to see the characters progress through the game. Anyways, this is me, Aurelia, that's the boat. Let's move on. Just ahead, you can see the rest of your group. Greta and the 2 other prospectives, Tyrol and Magda, are sitting around a small smoky fire. The other soldiers keep watch to the south. As you watch them, you realize that something doesn't seem right. Though you are deep in rebel territory, the soldiers have their batons and blades out and seem to be on the alert. Greta sees you and gets up from the fire. She waits for you to come and speak with her. There's Greta. Greta walks up to speak with you. Between the darkness of the voyage over the water and your overwhelming seasickness, you never got a good look at her. Now you do. You had heard of Greta before you met her. Most rebels have. Greta was once a loyal agent, a servant of the Shapers, trained and true. But then she abandoned her kind and joined the rebellion. That is unusual. What is stranger still is that she is still alive. Despite all the battles, all the defeats, she has lived, scarred, burned, and afflicted with a permanent limp, true. And exhausted, but she is still fighting. She also looks very worried. She inspects you to make sure you're able to move without slowing her down and says, "All right, glad you're here. We need to get you armed and armored. Then we need to move." All right, let's go. It wouldn't be wise, not until you have a blade, so get one and hurry up about it. Is something wrong? I don't know. Something isn't right. Go get ready. We're keeping watch. Then Greta points to the west. The storeroom is in there. There isn't much left. We cleaned it out pretty good, but I made sure that something was left for you. Go, hurry. Why the haste? Aren't we in secure territory? You don't know much about the Shapers, do you? There is no secure territory. They can see everywhere. Their creations can get anywhere. Now go. The storeroom is to the west, which is up and to the left. Find it and get a weapon and some armor. You might also take a moment to speak with the other two prospectors. Okay. Sounds legit. Which one? Ooh. Tyrol and Magda. Okay, let's see Tyrol. You walk over to Tyrol, one of the prospectives making the journey to Southforge Citadel with you. Like you, he has had several years of magical training, being taught the basics of the shaping art. However, he is much more advanced than you, and he has already received some modification. Like most who have been altered, he has a strange air around him, and as if he has become disconnected from the people he sees. Yes, Tyrol says. What do you require of me? I am trying to marshal my resources for the conclusion of our journey. What are you prepared to do? Fight, if necessary. I agree with Greta. The way to the Citadel is not safe. I eagerly anticipate the chance to use my abilities. You think you can defend yourself against a Shaper creation? I do not doubt it. And I eagerly anticipate it. I have long hungered for the day I could finally battle the Shapers. I will not reject the chance if it appears. What will you do if you see the enemy? I am charged with essence, and I have the skill to direct it. I will start with lances of energy and work from there. That's all for now, thanks. Let's see, who's the other one? Magda. Oh, Magda's a serval. You walk over to Magda, one of the two prospectives who are traveling to Southforge Citadel with you. She is a young and quiet serval and very shy. She spends most of her time sitting out of the way and hiding her face in her hood. Right now, though, she seems eager to talk to someone. Hello, I hope that Greta isn't right. I mean, I hope that there aren't attackers here. The Shapers, they have no mercy for people like me. What are you going to be trained to do? I am not going to be a warrior. Hardly a surprise, I know. I'm not very brave. But I have talents in healing and blessing. I have a knack with that. That is how I will serve my people. You will be a healer? That is my hope. The war, it has left many people hurt, horribly. The creations of the Shapers, they burn, they spray acid, the wounds are horrible. Do you think you can heal people without going to battle? No, I don't. But I hope I can be toward the back, tending the wounded. But if I have to go forward, if that is needed to save a life, I will do it. I have done it before, during my training, screaming inside. But I will go, if needed. That's all for now, thanks. Okay, let's go get some items. We can open this door. Okay. We're gonna get some items. What do we have here? Alright, we have a dagger. Alright, good. The dagger in your hands makes you feel a little better. It's a puny weapon, dented and rusted. Nothing compared to the power you have been promised. Now you should probably get and wear some armor. There's a suit of chitin armor in the cabinet by the west wall. Chitin armor is flimsy stuff made from the carapace of a creature created for this purpose by the Shapers. It's cheaper than leather or metal, but offers less protection. Alright, let's get it. Bam! Chitin armor. 10% protection. Not bad. Alright, let's see what happens next. Hurry! When Greta sees that you have a blade ready, she nods approvingly. Then she smiles. That's a pretty pitiful weapon, but it won't make a hole in someone if you put some muscle behind it. Now that you're ready, we need to be moving to Southforge Citadel. Little time for chatting. We have to hurry. Something is wrong. What's going on? I'm not sure yet, but I have my suspicions. Learn a lesson. Don't be lazy. Be paranoid. When you think something is wrong, there probably is. Look around. There's nobody here at the docks, and things don't sound right. Maybe there isn't a problem, but I think we have to move now. Alright, lead and I will follow. Alright, stay close, move fast, and if I'm right and the enemy has made a landing here, run. Greta waves for everyone to follow and begins to walk swiftly to the west, towards Southforge Citadel. It would be a very good idea to follow Greta now. Oh shoot. Okay, I want to save the game. This is terrifying. Ooh. Alright, here we go. No, stay close to Greta. Ooh. There is a creature standing on the path ahead, a huge creation, one of a design you have never seen before. It is a huge, spiky reptile with massive chipped claws and teeth and thick, leathery skin. It stares hungrily at you. There is no sign of obedience in its eyes. It is calm and under complete control. It is not a rogue creation, it is a servant of the Shapers. The enemy has gotten one of their pets here somehow. As it begins to lumber towards you, lightning begins to play up and down its teeth and all along its body. You are now in combat mode. This means that something has attacked your group and you will have to flee or defend yourself. Time in combat is split up into rounds. Each round, every creature takes a turn, one at a time. On your turn, you can move, attack, cast a spell, and so on. When all creatures have acted, the round ends and another starts. For now, you don't have the skills to defend yourself against the fearsome creature guarding the road. You should spend your turns running to the west and hoping that you can find a safe place to hide. Well, that's manly. Oh. We just lost a roamer. Okay, that's a Kashyyyk, I think. Kashyyyk, like the planet from Star Wars, or is it a Kishak? What is it? It's a Kishak. Okay, kind of like Kashyyyk. Gods. Okay, let's run. There's a dead serval by the side of the path. It looks like she was dragging a cart of goods to the Citadel when the raiders caught her. She was a worker, not a warrior. She didn't last for long. You notice that the attackers left her coin purse alone. Alright. Let's grab that coin purse, even though I'm running away. Oh my god, we just lost a rebel soldier. Coin purse? Really? Oh, okay, good. Some idiot stopped and tried to fight. Grab the coin purse. 5 coins. That's great. Cloak? Why not? Robe? Sure. No? Okay. Ooh, Tyrell. Come on, Tyrell. What are you doing, Tyrell? You're gonna die. I know you said... Oh, shit. In the distance, you hear a scream. It continues for several long seconds, and then ceases abruptly. It sounded like Tyrell. Well, there we go, folks. Tyrell's dead. Not much of a surprise, but guys, don't leave me behind. Much to your relief, you can see that there is a minefield ahead, clustered around a single trigger. Mines are special creatures made by those skilled in the art of shaping. Each group of mines has a trigger set to destroy a certain sort of foe. When the enemy gets too close to the trigger, it detonates all nearby mines. Fortunately, these mines are here to protect you, not harm you. The sensor tendrils of the trigger aren't pointing at you. You can pass. Hopefully, any foes chasing you will turn back. Ooh. You have found a place where you will be safe from the Kishak. Once you are far enough away from it, you can leave combat mode. Press the peace button on the right edge of the screen. Alright, or F. Greta turns to you. She looks relieved to see you survive the run west. It was as I feared, a Shaper raid. What we have long feared has happened at last. They have found Southforge Citadel. Tyrell was lost. I see. It is a terrible thing. We can't afford to lose any more prospectives. We must get you to the Geneforge quickly. We will need defenders soon if the war has come here. But first we must tend to our wounds. There is something that needs to be done. Can we go back and kill that invader? We could probably kill it, but with casualties. Better to let the mines hold it back and reinforce the Citadel. My mission is to deliver us all here, and that's what I will do. She points to the north. There is a workshop up there, where the mine tender lives. There should be a key in there. It is to the defensive field we need to pass to enter the Citadel. While we recover from the attack, go find the key. Oh, okay. I need to find the key. I'll see what I can do. Alright, and hurry. Come back when you have it. Alright, up to the north. Mine tender shed. Yeah, saving the game. Mine tender Rebin. Don't touch anything. Nice sign. Okay, we're gonna come over here. This mine is inactive. How's that mine? Also inactive. Tools, metal bowl, clay pot, nothing of worth. We have to go into the shed. You enter the mine tender's hut and find that it has been wrecked. Several blasts of lightning killed the mine tender and destroyed just about everything of value. Oh, let's look at his body. The body of the mine tender was blasted against the back wall here by an intense blast of magical energy. Nothing of value survived the body. Alright, let's go. Oh, a healing pod. Some money is... Oh, let's check the box. The outside of this small cabinet has been scorched by a stray bolt of lightning. With a hardy pull, you are able to get it open. There were 3 living tools in here. Unfortunately, 2 of them were killed by the heat of the attack. This third one is still alive and intact. A rod of shaped material about 8 inches long. Take it. Well, where's the key? Where's... Oh, that is the Citadel key. Okay. Greta asks if you have the key. You show it to her. She nods. Then all is well. Nothing could possibly go wrong now. Hang on to that and follow me. If we meet more of the enemy, run and keep running. Oh, shit. You look at Magda and see that she's completely panicked. She flees in terror, barely able to see what is happening around her, and then she trips. The enemy creation delivers a single blow, and she is gone. Oh my gosh, I'm the only prospective left. Book it. Oh, please don't kill me with the troll thing. Oh, good. War trowel. They're trolls, but they're called trowels. Troll. I don't know. Trowels. Holy cow. Wait up, Greta. Greta stops moving and looks to the west. You can see the gates of Southforge Citadel. The defensive pylons are still intact and active. That means that they will attempt to ward off any being with the power to shape, including you. Greta holds her sword at the ready and looks to the east. I doubt that we're safe yet. I will hold off any attackers. As for the field, it will harm anyone who is infused with even a little shaping essence, like me or you. You need to lower the field so that we can get to safety. Oh, where do I disable the field? Greta points to the west. The box is by the north cliff. Edge along the wall to get to it. Don't get too close to the field, though, or, you know, boom! Okay, I'm going now. Good, go, hurry. Greta turns to watch the pathway to the east. It looks like something may be approaching through the mist. Okay. You are close to the gateway of Southforge Citadel. This is the final goal of your long journey, the place where you will be remade by the Geneforge, given incredible powers, and sent to battle the hated Shapers. Unfortunately, because of the attack, the gates of the Citadel are fully defended. First, there is a ring of field projectors blocking the path. Until they are disabled, they promise great suffering to your group if you try to pass. Second, the doorway itself is sealed, and you can see no control lever or other way through. You can only hope that Greta knows how to pass it. Fields like this go off when someone with shaping power like you gets close, doing lots of damage. Then, after a short time, they recharge themselves. You will need to sneak around them and use the controls to turn them off. You can tell that they are off when the tops no longer glow and the balls of light stop floating between them. Jeez. Whew. Let's hurry this up. You have found the controls for the pylons. At least you hope that that's where they are. That's what they are. It looks like some creature tried to smash them, failed, got frustrated, tried to run through the field, and that was the end of it. All you need to do is insert the key, and you should be able to deactivate the field. Okay. Nice. One of your keys unlocks the switch. You can flip it. You twist the control. The box makes a faint hissing noise. Good. Let's get it. Oh, shoot. Come on. I've lowered the field. Greta looks to the west and sees that the field is down. At last! I will unlock the door and we can escape. Hurry! Oh god. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, we made it. Okay. You have reached the end of this area, the first of over 80 in Geneforge 4. When you are ready to move on, step on the area shaded blue. You will then be on the world map. To travel to a new region, click on it, and then select travel. To make things easier, the next section will be automatically selected for you. Inside Southforge Citadel, you will learn about shaping spells and combat. Good luck. Your adventures are just beginning. Alright, so that was the Rebel base docks, and now we're moving into Southforge Citadel. Whew. Nice. Alright. I'm very excited about this, folks. We're in the Citadel. At last you enter Southforge Citadel. Very few rebels are ever allowed to learn the location of this place, let alone enter it. The two citadels, Southforge and Northforge are the heart of the Resistance, for it is there that the Geneforges are hidden. It is there that new Lifecrafters are made to make and lead the armies of the rebellion. You have come here to use the Geneforge, and yet you have no idea what it actually is or how to use it. You see Greta approaching from the corridor to the south. Maybe she can enlighten you. And you'd best make haste. Now that the Shapers have found the Citadel, it is only a matter of time before it is attacked. Alright, I'm going to save the game here, and I think I will continue next time. Southforge. Oh, can't do exclamation marks. Alright, that was very fun, very exciting. I think we've gained a level, actually, and I'm supposed to put my skills, allocate those, but we'll get to that in a bit. I will see you all later. Farewell, and thank you for watching.